Hello, my name is Don Mosher. I'm President and Director of Desert Mountain Energy Corp. We are building a vertically integrated helium producer in Northeastern Arizona. Helium is irreplaceable. It's absolutely critical to high-tech and medical industries. And there are no short-term solutions to finding more helium. The only place you're going to find it, other than what we've discovered, is more development money going into natural gas wells. Helium does not come out of the shales. The reason we haven't seen a rise in production is the lack of development money that's gone into the natural gas fields out there. And as you know, resource development is a long time situation with permits for pipelines and collection centers and everything else involved. We really see no short-term solution to this helium shortage. Currently, we have over 85,000 acres of mineral leases in Arizona, both on state and private land. The McCauley Helium Field that we're putting into production currently is on private land. Permitting is much quicker and easier. The plan for the company is to get into positive cash flow this year and continue to drill wells and continue to put together processing facilities on other fields and grow on the cash flow on the basis of more wells, more helium. We think ultimately we will have 60 to 70 producing wells in the state of Arizona. One of our first clients is going to be the US government. We've already signed a supply contract with them and a same-day payment number. But again, we'll be negotiating spot prices as we sell to the US government or any other buyer. We won't be announcing end user contracts. We'll be selling at spot. We're going to benefit from the rising prices of helium, and we will also sidestep any offtakes and allow our shareholders to benefit from that big bump from the crude helium price to the finished helium price. Helium is critical to MRIs, to data centers, manufacturing fiber optics, liquid hard drives, and it is in an 18% deficit globally right now, and we do not see any short-term answers to that deficit. We will be in production in Q3 and starting to enjoy the escalating prices of helium. 95% of all helium comes out of natural gas fields, basically offtakes sold to 3 large companies that control the helium space. We're the other 5%. We found high-grade helium in a nitrogen environment in Arizona, and vertically integrating the company and selling directly to end users, we're going to benefit from producing out of our own wells, upgrading the helium and selling it to directly end users for north of $2,500 an MCF. Our margins will be in excess of 90%. And because of the current deficit in the market, we have no issues finding people looking to buy helium. Force majeure has been declared by the large suppliers, and end users are lucky to be getting 45 to 50% of their promised product. We will not answer the entire deficit, but we look to contribute to the domestic demand in the US and specifically in Arizona with 40 end users that we identified in and around Phoenix. To date, we've drilled a total of 7 wells. 4 of them were wildcats, which have allowed us to announce the discovery of 3 helium fields. We plan to put 5 wells into production to start with. Well, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7, the average grades there are running north of 3.5% helium. With the upgrade, we think that we can easily achieve margins in excess of 90%. We are building a vertically integrated company, selling directly to end users at very high margins. We expect to continue to expand the company once we're into production here in the 4th quarter. What we've really done is de-risk the story as we've rapidly moved the progress forward. And I think proof of concept will be completed in the next couple of months, and a reevaluation is imminent with cash flow. We're currently listed on the Venture Exchange in Canada, and in addition to that, we have a QX listing in the US with ambitions of uplisting once we're into positive cash flow. We're really reaching out to both US investors and European investors. Robert Rolfing, our CEO, and myself were in Europe and met with well over 100 family offices and high net worth investors in Europe, and we're going to continue to do the same thing in the United States. We expect to see good news flow this year. The announcement of the delivery of the helium processing facility, the setup of it, the startup of it, the production starting to come online. We'll be drilling another wildcat here in July, hoping to announce another helium field, which would give us 4, and we will continue to expand our asset base within Northeastern Arizona. Thank you very much for your time and interest. I don't think you'll find another story like this. Thanks for your time.